because everybody had a car. So the guys are a little older. They
That
have cars.
that's still
It's still the same
that's still
way,
thing.
yeah.
I'm opposite because I went to school for 1 year in St. Thomas, and I was the one who had the car because I
Right.
dropped my mom in Talbotville at work
Right.
and drove into school. So, yeah,
Yeah.
I was very popular.
But you were.
Because I had a car.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was hard to come back to West Elgin because then I had to go back to the bus. That was very deflating.
Right.
Yeah, but so yeah. What else? Anything else you could? I know you could talk for hours, but
Well, that's it. Things just keep. It was the best grounding I can think of getting here. I was lucky. I had committed parents, and
Yeah.
I had very different parents. And that probably worked very well. I mean, one was very outgoing, and the other was much reserved. And
which one was the outgoing and which
my
one was the
dad.
reserved?
My dad.
Yeah.
My dad was my best friend.
Yeah.
And, he had a way with him that when he dealt with people, not only me, but with people, he never made you feel small. He never made you feel mean. I never ever remember my father saying to me, "You can't do this." If it was something that there was some if whether I should do it or not.
Yeah.
What do you think's going to happen? I spent a lot of time with him, because my brother left, so I was in the field with him, and I learned how to do everything else, and I quite like it. But his bottom line was, okay, if you got a question, think about this. What do you think will happen if you do it, and what might happen if you don't do it?
That's a good way of teaching
That's right.
a child.
Bottom line, whatever you decide, you stand up and be counted. And that was if you make the decision to do something,
Mm-hmm.
and it doesn't work, you got to stand up and it's your fault. Don't go around blaming anybody.
Yeah.
It was your choice and you did it. And that was the bottom of his teaching, and hopefully I've handed that on to my kids. I say to my kids, "You're such independent things," and they said,
Where
"Guess who
did they
taught
get
you?"
it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that is very much, you don't blame anybody.
Yeah.
You accept it because you made the choice. And
Yeah.
you have a choice to walk away, or you have a choice. It was great teaching for stuff that I dealt with later on in life. It really
Uh-huh.
was. Yeah. But he
That's
was
awesome.
he loved kids. He was, well, Ruth probably. I'm biased. I said he was my best friend. I respected my mother and I loved my mother, but I didn't have that bond with my mother.
Okay.
Mother was much more interested in, you are a page and this is the way you must act. And
Okay.
you may or may not put that-
the outward appearance.
Exactly. You were a page and
Okay.
remember it.
Okay.
And it was something I could never figure out. I remember asking my dad, "So I'm a page, a big deal, you know?"
So he didn't have that
No.
opinion.
No.
Interesting. And he was the page.
He was, well, he may have had, but you act, you respect people. Act is who you are.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Mom had that, and that was obviously from her upbringing.
Yeah.
She was a good woman. She was a hard-working woman. She worked hard for us, and she did a lot in the community.
Well, it sounds like they were
She-
very involved with
Very much
everybody.
involved in the community. She, I don't think there was anybody that got married for years here that she didn't decorate the church. She had a knack, and she would have been really, really good as an interior
Designer.
or they call them staging now.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
Very, very. And she grew flowers, and she could grow anything. She grew lupins here before lupins were even in this part of the world. So people would come and ask her if she'd decorate that. And she would get paid for this. And,
Yeah.
oh, the innumerable trips to the church with the water and the flowers and the buckets and the whole... But she did a great job.
And was it mostly Wallacestown United, or did she get asked for other?
No, it was mostly
weddings.
Wallacestown United.
Okay.
I remember. I don't think they ever asked her in Dutton.
Okay.
I remember her sending your dad out for the, what do you call those things? They're weeds, but she sprayed them different colors.
Yeah, she would. Yeah,
Oh.
she would use wild carrot and stuff.
Wild carrot.
You know.
Okay, and then spray them to match
Yeah.
the
But
decorations
she had a
or
great
what have
eye.
you.
She had a great eye for fashion. She knew
Okay.
exactly what she wanted to, as far as what she would wear in her
Okay.
house.
And then did she make you dress? No. Oh, okay.
No,
Because usually if the mom is like that, they're trying to get the.
hopefully I got a little rubbed off on.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, she. No.
And what was your mom like, Ruth? Because then she was Morley's sister, so.
Well, she was sort of
She was a kind woman,
like,
Yeah.
very kind.
And is she was she older or
Yeah.
younger than Morley?
she was the oldest.
The oldest. Oh, the oldest of all. Okay. And how many of them were there in that
There
family?
was that, and Glad, my father, and Uncle Herm.
Okay, the
And
four
then-
of them.
That's what I said.
Oh, I didn't hear you
The
say
fo-
that.
the four
Yeah.
of them. Okay.
Yeah. My grandfather was, he was married twice, as most people were those days.
He was what?
Married twice. So his first marriage was Aunt Edna,
Oh.
and then his second marriage to Dora.
Was the
was-
three?
Yeah, Gladys. But
Oh,
this
I
made no
did-
difference. It never did make
Oh, no.
any difference. This
No.
was, but you know, we had the Braddens, and Uncle George was married twice, and so you got a lot of relatives here
Mhm.
because one of those wives was probably related to me from the Page side. One would be related to her on the McKillop side,
No, Braden.
or Braddon
Braddon.
side. So there's all sorts of, you know,
That's how I feel.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
If
you-
I'm not related, my husband's related,
Well,
so
that's
we're
about
good.
it.
It is. Yeah. It's fun. And then if someone isn't related, it's very odd. You know, you're like, where did you come from then?
One of the big stories about this place is the maple sugar, maple syrup.
Yes. Oh, yes. We haven't talked about that.
Yeah, it's 500 trees were tapped every year, and we kept the buckets upstairs in the storeroom, so they had to be carried down the steps out to the arch that was there. They were washed in before they were put up there, so they didn't have to be washed again. And Dad did all the cutting of the wood in the bush, downtime from, and cleaning up the bush, because you got to keep your bush clean. You can't just let it go.
Mhm.
He had a great bush